One of the best budgeting sayings I've heard in a very long time is spend extravagantly on things that you love, but cut mercilessly on things that you don't. Hi, I'm Phil Thompson. Thanks for joining me for Phil's Finance Fix. Have you ever looked back at what you've spent in the last week, or thought about your weekend and gone, oh, maybe I spent too much on this or spent too much on that? And budgeting is such a taboo thing where everyone hates the idea of budgeting. It's like dieting. No one actually enjoys it. But if you just think about spending extravagantly, doesn't matter what you spend your money on, as long as you love what you're spending your money on. But make sure you're cutting mercilessly on things that you don't. So I know for me personally, me and my family, we go traveling as often as we can. The plan at the moment, and what we've done in the last few years, is every 3 years we go away as a family. We've done China and Hong Kong. We just recently this year did 5 weeks in the US, and then every alternate 3 years. So every 18 months, it's me and Kate. Me and my wife, we try and go away, whether it's interstate. Ideally, love to be international next time, because we just love traveling, and we are happy to spend money on traveling and prioritize doing it on a regular basis. So we spend extravagantly on traveling. And really, if I'm being honest, the only way you can make sure you're spending extravagantly on the things that you love, but cutting mercilessly on the things that you don't, is just to check in. Make sure you understand what you're spending your money on. Doesn't need to be a full hardcore budget. You don't need to have every dollar categorized. As I said, me and Kate don't. But just make sure you're checking in. You're constantly, every month, just sitting down and going, oh, actually, what did I spend my money on this month? Was it valuable to our lives? Is it helping us achieve what we want to in the next 5, 10, 20 years? And if it's not, make some changes. And money behaviors, positive or negative, can be so habitual, and it can be really difficult to make those changes. So you've got to do something different if you want to make some changes in your life. So I encourage you, make some changes. Sit down, think of the 1 or 2 basic things that you want to change, whether you do more of or do less of. And if you do need help in this area and you want just a sounding board or someone to talk about just to get clear on what your goals are, then I've set up a money mentoring program. This is a shameless plug. But I know it helps so many people out. So what it is once a quarter, we get on a phone call and we basically talk about your fears, what are your dreams, what are your roadblocks, and what are your problems. And off the back of that hour phone call or 90-minute phone call, depending on how long it needs to be, we set 3 tasks for you to do, you to execute. Because there's no point me doing everything for you, because it's not going to change your behaviors. And I help you along the next quarter or next 3 months to make sure you're executing on those 3 goals that we set, and then ready for the next meeting. I hope this video has been valuable to you, and I hope that you take the next 2 minutes. Don't keep scrolling through Facebook or watch another YouTube video. Just take 2 minutes and think about, what are the 1 or 2 things that you're going to change and stop doing, or you're going to start doing over the next few weeks. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next week. I love this saying because how do I say that?